There is a child in my compound that I cannot stop thinking about. Whenever I see this child, I don't see a child anymore. I am seeing everything he has been forced to witness. At first, everyone thought it was simply becoming just stubborn. But nobody asked one important question. What has this child been seeing every single day? Let me tell you a quick story. It's a true life story. Please don't skip this video. There was a young couple living in my compound. They had this beautiful little boy. From the outside, they actually looked very, very okay. Sometimes they greet their neighbors. Sometimes they smile. Sometimes they carry their child out. But if you see them from outside, you will think that everything is perfect. But once the door closed, it became a completely different house. Arguments became very, very normal. The shouting became very, very loud and normal to them. Then they start pushing. They start fighting. Then the apologies will enter after the fights. Almost every time, the woman would pack a few things and leave the house. Her family would interfere. The husband's family would interfere. Everyone would beg and apologize. The man would cry. He would even promise that, oh, he has changed. He's a changed person. It will never happen again. I will no longer hit you. I'm not that person anymore. I'm a changed person now. And every now and then, she believed him because she wanted her child to have both parents. So she would go back to the house for a week, every time, even sometimes 2 weeks. Everything will look normal. Everything will look peaceful. Then somehow, it will start all over again, from little arguments to hitting. Now, the saddest part wasn't even the adult anymore. It was the little boy. He never said much, but he sees everything. He would just stand there, sometimes watching, listening, learning. People often think children don't understand things. You probably think because they're looking at you, they don't have the understanding. But children don't just hear what you say. They study how we live. Months later, his teachers began calling his mother. They said he had become usually aggressive in school. He would push other children. He would shout. He become easily angry. He said hurtful words to his colleagues, to his other children, to his other kids in class. His mother couldn't understand. This is not how I raised him, she said. But one day, it finally hit her. Her son was becoming someone else. Her son was creating violence. He was repeating what had become normal in his own home. Because children learn from what they see. Children learn what they live, not what we preach to them. That little boy had learned that whenever people disagree, someone raises their voice, someone uses force, someone cries, someone apologizes. Then everybody pretends nothing happened. That had become his definition of love. And honestly, that broke my heart. Sometimes we think staying in an unsafe relationship only affects two adults. It doesn't. That is the hard truth. There are little eyes watching, especially when you have kids. Little ears listening. Little hearts trying to make sense of everything. Children carry these experiences into school, into friendships, into their future relationships, unless someone helps them heal. And this is why protecting yourself is also protecting your children. It's also protecting their future. Asking for help is not a weakness. Talking to trusted family members, community leaders, counselors, social workers, or the appropriate authorities when you feel unsafe is not destroying your family. Sometimes it is the first step towards saving one. No child should grow up believing that fear is part of love. No child should think shouting and hurting each other is how families solve problems. Children deserve homes where they can sleep peacefully, where disagreements are handled with respect, where they feel safe enough to simply be children. If this story touched you, I hope it reminds us of one thing. Our children may forget many of the words we say, but they will remember the atmosphere we created around them. Let's give them one that teaches peace instead of fear. Because the safest gift we can ever give to our children isn't a bigger house or money. It's a home where they feel emotionally and physically safe. If this message reached you, please share it. Someone out there may need to hear it today.